Hello, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Champagne. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. Please consider hitting that subscribe button and become a member of the family. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're a member of my channel, thank you so much for continuing on this journey with me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. So today we are going to be working on our 2025 financial goals and our cash envelopes and rerouting the money that we didn't spend last week into other areas that we're saving for. So before we get started, how are you guys doing? How is your weekend treating you? Hopefully you guys are having an amazing and relaxing weekend with the fam or alone, whichever it is that you're doing. My weekend has been pretty good. I am manager on duty, so not too much going on as far as going out and hanging out, but you know, it is what it is. So let's get into our cash. So we have 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 310, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 42, 44, 45, 46, 47, and 48. I'm just going to switch those around. So what was that? 248 or 348? Possibly 348. And I do have some money back here from finished challenges that we're going to put in the areas that they were picked from the randomizer. If I am speaking a little bit quieter is because it is probably 1:30 in the morning and everybody's sleeping and I'm trying not to talk too loud. So let's get started with our cash envelopes. So let's see, I believe I put $53 into gas. So we have 10, 25, 35, 45, 46, and 47 left over. Food, I did not get anything. So we have our 25. So let's put that in. Beauty rolls over, and then spending, I did not use that either. So I still have that 15. So going into other areas as a side hustle, we have 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 85, 86, and 87. So that is a good amount. I'm trying to figure out where I could set this. So we'll set this back here for now. And let's flip back up. So every week I give myself $100 for gas. I do drive pretty far for work and I do hospice. So I do go to patients' homes. And so that requires a lot of driving as well. So there's gas. Food, I give myself $25 every single week. That's if I want to stop and get a coffee or a chai or, you know, a small bite to eat with some friends or a coworker. Beauty gets $25 every single week as well. Beauty is the only envelope that rolls over, and that's because Beauty pays for my hair every 3 months when it's time to get it done. So we have 50, 70, 95, and 100 in Beauty, although I do need to use some of this because there are some items that I need to pay for. Beauty covers any personal hygiene products, things like that. And then spending, I give myself $15 just in case I need to stop and pick up anything. I don't want to have to swipe my card for it. So that are my cash envelopes. And let's see, where do we want to start today? Let's start in our blue binder here. This is our doubled 52-week challenge. This is from Ren and myself, available in my shop. It follows the 52-week general rule. Instead of saving 1 through 52, you're going to save 2 to 104. We do have a bonus section in the back, so if you save everything for the 52 weeks plus the bonus, you'll save $3,000. I am using this to go towards my 3 to 6 month emergency fund for my 3rd month of rent. So let's go back here. We are right here on 52. So let's color in that. Speaking of books, Ren and myself, we do have new books coming out for next year. We're just getting them ready. So keep a lookout for that. We are changing some of the themes, mostly all of the themes. I think we're keeping Thunder Thursdays, but we're adding a bonus section to it. And then some of the other days of the week, we're changing those up so that there's smaller savings challenges for those that were asking for us to switch them, to still keep them out, but to have lower amounts being saved for them. But let's get back here to this. So $52 going into here. So in here we now have 500, 600, 650, 700, 1 and 2. So $702 so far, just following the numbers. I know once you get to the back of the book, it does get a little bit hefty, but if you're using other challenges or you want to break these up throughout the year, by all means, however you need to do to fit your budget, that's what you do. Next is going to be the Thunder Thursday. This is also from Ren and myself, available in Ren's shop over at Mischief Budgets on Etsy. So let's go back here. April, May. We finished June, but we're going to put $3 in today for July. So let's color that in. I cannot believe that we're already going into July, you guys. I don't know where this year is going, but my goodness, it is flying by. So let's see. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 400, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. $406, and this is going to go towards my emergency fund. So that's it for this binder. Next, we're going to go into Christmas. So we're actually just going to work out of the Countdown to Christmas book from Liz over at Liz and Less. I put $30 every single week into Christmas in hopes of saving $1,500 for the year. If I save more than that, because I have other little challenges that I'm going to be doing throughout the year, then that's fine. We'll save more than $1,500. So we're going to knock out the 21, leaving us with 17 left. And then let's see, that leaves us with $9. We do have a 9 here for this tree. So let's do that. So let's take that off and let's go back here to our little village right here. So we're going to put this tree here for $9, and that's going to be the $30 towards Christmas this week. The other challenge that we're using are the Santa's Coming to Town. This is from Ren and myself. You do get playing cards and wood pieces to go with this, with a multitude of different challenges to save for Christmas. So let's see here, Countdown to Christmas. So let's put our 30. So we now have in the Countdown to Christmas 1, 2, 3, 400, 20, 35, 37, and 39. 439 saved so far with this book right here. All right, so that's that. And then let's see, let's go into this binder here. So because we're at the end of the month, we've already finished some of our challenges. The June challenges for the monthly savings challenges from Ren, we completed it. So we're not going to start July until next month, but we are going to do our Sweet Tooth. This is from Reinventing Renee, our Budget Nerd Co. on Etsy. Absolutely love Renee, love her challenges. And we're going to put $10 in. So we're going to color 2 teeth, because each one is worth $5, and this is just saving for any dental work that I may need in the future. I do have my medical fund already saved, so I'm just saving for dental work because dental work is expensive. So we have 100, 120, and 130 so far in our Sweet Tooth challenge. We did complete the grill repair from Renee as well. I think we saved $480 in that one. Next is going to be our 1530. This is also from Renee. And so every month you save 15 on the 15th, 30 on the 30th. If you need to break it down to fit your budget, then you break it down. But essentially you're saving $45 every single month. This will give you $540 once you complete it. So let's see, 20 and 30 going into here. So far we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, and 70. So 270. So I believe we're halfway done, of course. All right. Next is going to be our $1,500 Roger Rabbit. This is from Donna, powered by Creativity. I am using this to pay or to save up money for my Welk maintenance fees. I do have a timeshare. The timeshare itself is paid off, but every 2 years I have to pay the maintenance fees. I paid them this year, so I have until 2027 to save up $3,000 to pay those. So the goal is to save at least $1,500 this year. So I put in $30 every single week. So let me get my pencil and we will color in 30. So let's see. I want to color in one of these. So let me color in one of these 25s and then I can color in a 5. I knew I saw one over here, so let's color in this one. All right. And that's our 30. So far in here we have 5, 7, 8, 9, 20, 40, 50, 65. So 965 so far. So I think we'll definitely be able to save the $1,500 this month, or this year. Not this month, but this year. Okay, next we're going to go into D plans and budgets. These were a freebie on her Ko-Fi at the end of 2024. So we're going to finish off this one. So we have 8 and 9. So 17 going into here. So 10, 15, and 17. Let's put that in here. All right. And let me color these in. And then, of course, we do have July's ready to come in. But let's finish out June, and I know I have it here somewhere. Yep. So here's July. How cute is that? So that will start next week. But so far we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 400, 20, 35, 42, and 44. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 434. All right. Next one is Save with Judy. We already completed this month's, so we will wait till next month to put more money into here. But this was also a freebie on her Ko-Fi shop. All right, so we're going to go into our emergency fund. So I'm putting $10 into here. This challenge, I believe I was told it was a freebie from Lisa Grateful Me. So let's see. So let's do $10 up here. So that's our 10. So we have 100, 120, and 130. All right, so finished in here. And let's see, $1. Did I not put the right amount somewhere? Let me see. I'll have to go back and watch after. I might have had just an extra $1, but I'll figure it out. All right, so we do need to do this money, but let's do this money first, and then we'll get to our rollover. So we did complete one section in the Build-A-Bank from GB over at Income Babes. So when we use the randomizer, it had us putting the money into our new car, new phone category. And so I'm going to split that up, which gives them $61 each. So new car, I'm just going to put it in its envelope because that's going to be, I don't have a big challenge going towards this one yet. So we're going to just put it in here. So new car, so far in our Ally account, I do have another challenge going towards a new car, so that money's separate. But we have 5, 6, 10, 11, 12. So $612 for new car. And then let's go into this binder here because this houses my Roger Rabbit challenge that I'm using to go towards a new phone. So let me pull this out. So this is also by Donna, powered by creativity, of course. So we're going to be able to do 50, 60, and 61, which, let me see. I don't think we'll be able to finish it, but this might take a while. So let's see. 10. I don't see any bigger numbers. So 10. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 1, right? So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 61. Okay, and I will color that off camera. So let's add the 61. Even taking all of that, we still have a ways to go on that one. So 50, 60, and 61. So far in here we have 1, 2, 250, 300, 10, 25, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. So $240. Again, I will come back in and I will color it. So next week when we go back into here, it will be all colored. So that's it for this one. Before we go any further, so we also finished a page in Marlene's mini savings challenge book. So that was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32. So $32 is going to go into our roll and save. And then once we do the $32, we always start with the roll and save with the rollover money, because I want to make sure I'm putting money into here. So we're not going to use the cards just yet because this is money that we got from another challenge. When we do the rollover, that's when we put money on the cards. So let's see. If you're not familiar with this game, this is from Kimmy's Budgets on Etsy or Beijing Girl Budgets here on YouTube. So you get 8 dice and then you get these cards that go with the dice. You choose which one you want each color to go to. This binder right here was a collab with Kimmy and Ren. This is from Ren over at Mischief Budgets. Although if you are interested in this binder, yours is going to look different than mine. Mine is the prototype. So I want to make sure I put that out there. But you can put different challenges or different categories on each one of where that color is going to go. So let's start with this money here and then we'll go into that money. Again, it's late, so I did not bring my dice tower out. All right, so pink, so 2, 4, and 6 going here. Moving is getting 3. Amazon Prime is getting 1, and we will keep playing until this money's gone. 2, 4, and 6. Car maintenance is getting 1. Subscriptions is getting 3. 3 to 6 month bills or rent is getting 2. And then welk fees is getting 3. All right, so let's go back up here. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's take this one. Oh, let me roll it again. Oh, so 6. Okay, so everything's going to go in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So rent increase got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And you guys, I'm just going to save on counting everything because we're actually going to find out how much each one is going to get this month. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87. So I may have to buy some change. How do I want to do this? Okay, we may have to just make change as we go. So let's just stick everything in here and then we'll make change as we go. Okay, let's just get started. All right. So rent increase is getting an additional 5. I usually write it on here, but I'm not going to worry about it because we're going to count everything anyways. Moving is going to get 4. So let me take a 1 and put a 5 in. Amazon Prime is going to get 3. So let me see if we have $2 in here. 2 1s, we do. So we're going to put 2 back and take a 5, but let's see if we can't. We're going to put 2 5s back and take a 10, and then we'll put the 2 10s back and take the 20. All right, and then P.O. Box is going to get 3. So 1, 2, 3. Car maintenance is going to get 3. So of course we don't have enough change. So 1, 2. So we're going to put 2 back. We'll take a 5. Subscriptions is going to get 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 to 6 month bills is going to get 3, but let's see if there's any ones in here, which there are not. So let's see. 3, we're going to put this 2 back and take a 5. And then Welk fees is going to get 4. So let's see, 2, 3, nope. Is there a 1 in here? Nope, there's not. Okay. So we're going to put 1 back and take a 5, right? Yep, okay. So let's move these out of the way for now. And let's see what each section is getting for the month. Let's see here. We had a lot of finished challenges going into the rollover challenge. So these ones are actually getting a lot more money this month than they normally would from different areas. Okay, so rent increase is getting 5, 10, 15, 25, 32, 34, 36. Let's try that again. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 37, 39, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, and 53. So I think with this, I am going, because we're going to be finishing our rent increase, so this is going to probably go towards the Sword of the Stone for the bonus section in the back so that we can start knocking off those numbers. And let's see. Moving is going to get, let me just fix this. Okay. So moving is getting 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27. Not too bad. Amazon Prime. This might be the last month that we're doing Amazon Prime because I think I'm going to have saved everything, fully funded it. So let's see. Yep, okay. So we have 25, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and 38. So this will probably be a different category next week. P.O. Box, I just paid it, so we're just starting fresh paying this one. So let's see here. So P.O. Box is getting 10, 15, 25, 27, 29, 31, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. So that is a big jump. Car maintenance. This is a ever-revolving envelope. So let's see. Okay. So we have 5, 10, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28 in car maintenance. Subscriptions. Let's see. Subscriptions is getting 10, 15, 17, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. 3 to 6 month rent is getting 5, oops, there's a 10 hidden there. So 10, 15, 25, 30, 2, 34, 36, 37, 38, and 39. Excuse me. And then Welk fees is getting $10, 25, 32, 34, 36, 37, and 38. So they all got a nice little bump. All right, so we are done with this one. Let me move that to the side. And let's see, I do want to put a little bit in Grow As You Go. This is from Carly over at Budget with Carly. So we're just going to do $1 into section 1. This is going to go towards my son's wedding. So let's put the dollar in. I'm also doing this in my randomizer. All right, let's pick a card for the calendar box because we have quite a ways to go still. So I want to make sure we're putting money here. So let's see. All right, so we have a little, is that a grasshopper? Roll the dice, add 3. So we're just going to roll a 6-sided die. So 5, so that's going to be 8. So I'm thinking maybe spring for him. So April, let's see. So we're going to put 8 in here. Let's see, do I want to do another one? I do have other areas I need to save for, so let me go into that binder. Let's go here. I do want to put money into our prepper. So we're going to do 5. So we're going to put these, oops, take these 5s and take the 10. So that's 5. Our goal is 48. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40. So we need 8 more. All right. Let's do our, oh, was I doing a 12-sided die? I think so. Okay. So 2. Let's write that in. This book right here, this is Baking Up Some Savings. This is from Tracy over at Golden Girl Budgets. So what did we pick? What did we roll? 2 whole dollars. Let's see if we have some ones in here. Of course we don't. Okay, let's roll again. So 8 plus 2, so that's going to be 10. All right, so we can put the 10 in. And this is also going to go towards my son's wedding. So far we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 25, 30, and 31. So $131. All right, this is I Need Space. We're going to skip that one for today. That is going towards a new car because we just put the $61 into our other car fund. So I am going to start off the mini savings, the mini monthly savings from Ren over at Mischief Budgets. So we're going to start July just to put a little bit in there. And of course, I don't have change. Figures. Hold on. Let me get my little bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for my ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll take 5. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I don't know. Let's see. So we're going to do 3. Or we'll do 2 to start this off because this is going for July. So we'll do 1 and 2 to start this off. These are so stinking cute. And then of course we're going to do Candy's minis, and we will do 3 in this one. So 1, 2, 3. All right, and then let's look at our rainy day and see if we have any ones in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can buy a 5. And let's see, these numbers are pretty small, so let's do $2 in here, and this is going towards emergency fund. So 1 and 2. So far we have 20, 30, 40, 55, 57, 59, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, and 70. This is going to save us 100. All right. Next is going to be our popsicle savings challenge. This is from Tracy over at Golden Girl Budgets. This is for my mini millionaires. There's 11 that I'm saving up for. So they're going to get 8. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and 5 is 8. So So far we have 20, 30, 45, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Let's see, we have 20. Let me break this down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Let's see, let's put 10 in here. This is little sticklets from Liz over at Liz and Les. I am using this for new binders for next year or anytime I have enough if there's one that I want. So we're going to put $10 in here. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110. Let's finish off this one, you guys, since we only have one more. Each one is worth 5. So we'll finish off this sticklet here. We'll put the last 5 in there. So we have 20, 30, 45, 55, 60. I need to find a quarter so that I can start this one. So that's that one. And then we'll need 10 more dollars, and then this one will be done. And then that is going to be all that I'm going to have to spend on budgeting stuff. Let's see, that one's finished. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would put it in, or you know what, do I want to put it in here? What section do I want to put it in? Oh, you guys, I wanted to start this one. So this is Groovy Bunny. This is from GB over at Income Babes. It's 6 sections. So let's see if we can't do one of the we're going to roll the 6-sided die, and whatever section we land on, we're going to try and do it with our $5. Super cute. So section 1. All right. So that's going to be a roll and save. So we're going to roll the 6-sided, and hopefully we get a 5 or less. 2. We'll take it. So let's put 2 here. Put the 2 in. And of course, we're just going to chance it because we still have $3. So let's go back to the last one. Ooh, it's a color and save. 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to color in these for 3. Which means they will all be $3 going forward. Absolutely love her challenges. We're not going to worry about that. I did laminate the back, but not the front. So that's all I have, you guys. I thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I hope and pray that you have the most amazing week. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. And until the next one, bye.